Hello.
Hola.
Bonjour.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Yeah, that's about it for me.
What's konnichiwa? Is konnichiwa?
Oh yeah, konnichiwa. That's it. I'm fairly bad at other languages. I can barely master English
Yep.
unless it's on paper for some reason.
Even then.
I'm all right if it's on paper. And we are unapologetic introverts. John.
John?
That's your name today,
Okay.
John. We get different names today because of the theme.
Okay. You can be... What's another A name?
It's a very good question.
You can be Ansel.
Ansel?
Ansel.
Okay.
Or, you know what? You can be... I'm going to pronounce it wrong. You can be the character or one of the characters in a book. You can be Aelin.
Aelin. Is he an a-hole?
No, it's a lady.
Oh.
She's badass.
Okay, cool. I'll take that.
Speaking of books,
yeah,
Erin arrived and I was in the middle of my book. Well, the end of my book.
Jade naturally ignored me.
I didn't hear
coming into her house.
So. To anyone that cares, I'm still reading Tower of Dawn. I haven't had time to read. I think I have maybe 200 pages left. So
wow.
You know, like shit just hit the fan. So like more shit's gonna hit the fan. And then I have one more book.
200 pages left, right? That's the key to this reading.
I also ordered more books 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And one of them was like a Indigo exclusive it's called This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. She's Canadian.
Cool.
And the Indigo exclusive cover just looked better because the font isn't like a blue. The background's like yellow.
Oh.
It was like a nice gold, and they just emailed me being like, "We're so sorry, that no longer exists." I was like, "It was in stock when I ordered it."
Why?
They're like, "You can still get the regular version." I'm like, "I don't want the regular version.
I want
it's
the
not
pretty one. I want the graphic designer is impressed inside one.
I'll show you it after. I was so disappointed.
Fair.
Oh, I so badly had to keep myself from texting this to you.
Gotta save it for the pod.
Did not do research. Just kind of stumbled upon it. Where did it go? It randomly came up.
Okay.
And so it's just a picture, and it's a letter, and it's got this like wax seal, and it's titled "The Satanic Ministry of Linkoping." I probably said that wrong. Sweden.
Oh.
She posted it. So, Dear Maddie, we would like to thank you for your recent application to becoming a sibling of sin at our ministry headquarters in the place, Sweden. After reviewing your application, it is with great pleasure that I extend a formal welcome to you on behalf of the Satanic Church as you embark on your journey with us as a sibling. It's so tiny. I'm so sorry. Your application has undergone a careful review by the clergy.
Yeah.
And I'm delighted to inform you of your acceptance into our community. Your steadfast dedication to exploring the profound depths of human experiences and embracing the philosophical tenets of our faith resonates profoundly with the values upheld by the Satanic Church. We commend your commitment to embodying the principles that we serve as the foundation of our spiritual community. As a sibling of sin, you will encounter an environment that cherishes individuality and fosters intellectual curiosity, personal growth, and a sense of unity among our members. Together, we aspire to contribute to a world that cherishes reason, upholds personal freedoms, and pursues knowledge with unyielding vigor. To formally welcome you into our esteemed community, we extend an invitation for you for the upcoming initiation ritual scheduled for the 20th at the cathedral within the grounds. This event offers a splendid opportunity to connect with fellow members, papas, and ghouls. On this night, you will also partake in a ritual that symbolizes your commitment to the Dark One. Please wear your best robe. Please find enclosed the list of items that you must bring if you plan to board at the ministry, along with the daily schedule of tasks you will undertake while living here. We thank you again for your application, Nima. And then it's signed, Papa Emeritus IV, which is 4.
Ivy, yeah, 4.
And then there's like a wax seal.
Wow. Well, you know what? If that isn't supportive and
That sounds great.
right?
I
They're
don't know
sending
if
you
I-
letters and saying you're joining a community of like
I don't know if I actually
super minded
liked the
people.
tweet or if I just took a screenshot of it. Lots of puffins, lots of cats.
Puffins.
Puffins are all over my feed right now.
So you're just snapping pictures of puffins.
I didn't like the actual tweet. It was so random, and I was like,
We just talked about
we just talked about this. I have to tell Aaron.
Now Twitter knows.
I also have a funny tweet that I think I liked. Oh no, I've liked some more things.
Oh, it's always hard to find the histories of tweets.
Which one was it? Oh no.
You're on Twitter way too much.
Okay, I'll just read. I have like 4 that are funny, and I don't know if any of them are the ones that I thought. First one, you made your bed, now lie in it. First of all, I definitely didn't make my bed.
Me.
Second one, pulled a muscle, skedaddled when I should have moseyed. Third one, you need to get lost in the woods. You're depressed because you're not in the woods.
Oh. That makes sense.
Okay, this might be the one. My chances of winning Wimbledon get slimmer every passing year. Being 42 and having never played a single game of tennis in my life are the hurdles I face.
That was the hurdles you face. Wow.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that what was the second one? That's the most Canadian. I moseyed.
I moseyed. No. With something, I pulled the muscle. I skedaddled when I should have moseyed or something.
Yeah, that feels like such a East Coaster thing to say.
Pulled a muscle. Skedaddled when I should have moseyed by Bob Golan.
Way to go, Bob.
Of course his name's Bob.
Yep. So this will be a little delayed news, but the flooding. The intense flooding
In Toronto.
I don't understand. Okay, I do understand. I guess they must have got hit harder than
They
we did,
got
but
over a year's worth of rain.
insanity.
In a day.
I thought we
Or
did
3
the other
months.
day. I think it was
don't
3
remember.
months. My mom was talking about it.
It was on the news tonight.
Crazy stuff.
Don't believe anything that comes out of my mouth.
Seriously.
But
We're all liars here.
that was nuts. Union Station was flooded. Friggin' Don Valley was flooded, as it does. Lakeshore Boulevard was
I
flooded.
see they were pulling people out of cars.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
And you know what? Dougie boy, you want to get rid of the green belt?
You're
Do
an
you just
idiot.
want to live underwater?
Yeah, there's no place for the water to go.
Like, Toronto is surrounded by either the lake or the green belt. The green belt is full of marshes. It's going to help. I get it. You still flooded. But
Yeah.
you want to get rid of that? You're fucked.
Yeah, you have
Sorry,
no place
Grandma.
to drain to.
Yeah.
That's another 25 cents.
Damn it. Yeah, no, that was crazy. And I thought it rained quite a bit here, and I was surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nothing happened here or around here. Right?
Where I was working, it was, what's the term? Cats and dogs. Like,
Yeah.
just pouring. And then
It
it would
was
stop.
Pouring
and then it would
at
pour.
work, yeah.
And then it would stop. And then it would just keep going. And I started to wonder if I'm ever going to get to use my bike this year, because every time,
You've used it a couple times.
yes, I have, and it's been great. But every
Fallen
time
off
I
a
want to
couple
go
times.
recently,
It's been raining,
well, I've put over 100 kilometers on it.
which is good.
It's pretty sick. Yeah. I'm glad I don't live in Toronto.
Yeah, 'cause some of it's still flooded.
I would be so sad if my car,
Imagine if we had a concert last night.
oh man, probably would have taken the train and then got stuck, because the train probably would have got stuck in the rain.
Uh-huh.
Oof, that's crazy. I think that's one of my like worst nightmares, is being in
Floods.
a tunnel,
Oh.
flooding.
Yep. Yep.
Outside, it's fine. It's like, if you have to, you can still maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
Usually flooding isn't bad enough to be like moving water floods. For the most
Yeah,
part.
not here at
Not
least.
here. But
Yeah, being in
in
the
a
subway or
tunnel.
something.
Yeah, and the water just coming down.
No,
It's like,
thank
I'm out.
you.
I'm out.
Oh, what did I see? What did you just remind me of?
Smack, smack, smack.
Oh no. Don't worry about it. I forget.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Sad.
It was about flooding, I think.
Floods.
Nope.
Bye. What?
My dad just yawned.
That's a yawn?
Yep.
Probably caught that one on the mic.
I mean, I heard it, so.
What's your day list? And then I'll go into, or should I go into the thing first? I'll go into my thing first.
Yeah.
I read an article last night because it kind of popped up randomly, but it's what is the right temperature for your air conditioning?
I thought you were talking about. Okay.
Like your thermostat. What do you set your thermostat at? If you had no rules, what would you set your thermostat at?
I'm mostly okay with what it's at now. So my house is in Celsius.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else I know keeps it at Fahrenheit, and I'm like,
We used to.
I just can't do the math. So I'm always like, what? How cold is that?
Yeah.
When we're not here, I think it's set to 26.
Yeah.
When we're home, it's like 25. I'll turn it down to 24 sometimes.
Okay.
24 and a half. But after that, it gets chilly.
It does get chilly. Yeah.
I do like to sleep cold. So in the winter, I think our house is only like 18 degrees.
Wow. That's pretty low.
I think
For
I think it's 18.
Low. Yes. Low is accurate.
I think it's 18 in the winter.
Wild.
But it's so nice. Like, I'm okay with that. Yeah, but for people who have their houses at like 20, 21, 1, how's your electricity bill?
Yeah.
2, are you not frozen most of the time?
We set ours at between 23 and 24.
Mm-hmm.
However, the house never gets there
Yeah.
just because the thermostat is placed in a really weird spot in the house that it really doesn't, like, it pretty much gets up to 23 in that, or down to 23 in that one spot, but the rest of the house is still freaking hot
Yeah.
just because it's too close to a register.
Well, that's like the ones at work. There's 2. There's one downstairs, one upstairs.
Yeah.
The one downstairs, I think, it was at like 27, like not to come on until 27.
Yeah.
And I think it's 25. And the one upstairs was always at 24, and it was constantly on. And I'm like, I'm freezing. Like
Upstairs,
it is not that hot up here.
Usually it gets hotter upstairs.
Usually.
Super weird. Well, I'm going to read some recommendations
Okay.
from different countries.
Oh, okay.
I thought this was just interesting.
It is interesting.
This is from cbc.ca. 28 degrees Celsius for Japan.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's hot.
Yeah. But I imagine maybe they don't have as much humidity, so it doesn't feel...
And I mean, they're
Also probably very much used to like a hotter temperature. So I don't know. There's exemptions for some buildings like hospitals, daycares, and schools and stuff. But
normal housing.
they recommend that. Toronto Hydro recommends this as the temperature when you're not in your house.
28?
Yeah.
Yeah, ours is... I've come home and ours has been hot, but the air has also not been on. But I think it's 26 or 26 and a half.
Yeah.
Not terribly.
If 28 was in my house, you'd literally be melting. It's just, there's too many walls and stuff in our house. It's just too compact. The World Health Organization recommends 27 degrees Celsius.
That's still too warm.
Yes. Spain made it illegal to set thermostats lower than this.
Than 27?
In public places.
Oh my God, I thought you meant like your house. I'd like, what? That's it. I want to go, if I'm out and it's a warm day, I want to go sit in a gelato place that is cold.
Yeah. Apparently Greece and Italy also set this for all public buildings as well.
Oh my God.
Excluding hospitals. 26 degrees is the maximum summer thermostat setting recommended by Toronto Hydro.
Okay, that's not terrible.
And the Canadian Standard Association Standard for Workplace Ergonomics. Blah,
That's
blah,
a
blah.
long title.
Yeah, that's a lot. But they say that's the temperature you should have it for work buildings, occupied buildings.
Yeah.
Some groups want to make this into legislation as the maximum allowable indoor temperature in Toronto. Could you imagine walking into a place that's 26 degrees?
May I just ask, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, why do you care?
Yeah. Well, environmental groups are
I get it.
concerned. 25.5 is recommended by Energy Star as an efficiency level.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Hong Kong.
Okay.
Weird. 25 degrees Celsius is recommended by British Columbia Hydro or BC Hydro and suggests shutting off the air conditioner when you're not at home for more than an hour.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting. This just keeps going lower and lower and lower. It's hilarious. 24.5 degrees is the optimum summer temperature according to the Canadian Standards Association's Standard for Workplace Ergonomics. It is suggested the range goes between 23 to 26 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
So they said something before for working, and then that's the comfort range. 24 degrees Celsius is American when you're home during the day, and then a higher temperature at night, which just makes sense to me. But I like to keep it on so it doesn't have to break the air conditioner in the morning. But you just go higher at night, so it doesn't actually turn your air conditioner on.
You mean go lower?
No, you go higher in temperature at night.
Oh, I wonder what ours is set to.
Oh, you have a digital one, a Wi-Fi,
Yes.
a Wi-Fi.
Well, that little thing near your head senses that we're down here when it's cold.
Oh,
So it
that's
turns
cool.
on the heat down here.
That's weird.
Uh,
I want one of those.
it's an Ecobee.
22 degrees Celsius.
It's off right now.
This is considered the typical temperature for air-conditioned spaces in North America. So a lot of people are sitting at 22 degrees Celsius.
That's chilly.
But there's criticisms that this study is based on men in suits.
Of course it is.
And there's lots of evidence that women like it warmer.
No. But I also just don't want to freeze at work. Like, in the summer, I should be able to wear a dress or,
Yeah.
like, thinner clothes or pants and a T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't need a sweater.
Yeah.
But
Agreed.
I do.
I do too, but that's only because I'm literally 1 foot away from the air conditioning unit. So
I sit under a fan. I can't see because it's not on, so it doesn't tell me because I don't have the actual app. I just have it in the Google.
So overall, 26 degrees Celsius is okay for most. People are happy with that. I just thought that was a very interesting little article, considering our weather has been absolutely up and down.
Yeah.
That keeping up with air conditioning and the bills
Is it
that are about
supposed to
to
be
come
warm
through.
again this weekend?
I don't know.
Because it was hot. It's supposed to go down to 23 tomorrow, and then go up a little bit again, and then by next Friday be 29. Barf. Barf, 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 barf.
I'm okay with it. I'll accept it for a little bit. I wish it could just be spring weather.
If the humidity
time.
would F off,
Yeah, that'd be great. If we
I
could
could
stop having rain every
maybe
2
deal with the
freaking
heat.
seconds. All right, day list time. Folks, if you don't know what day list is, if you're joining us for the first time, which let's just be honest, maybe you are, because we're that popular. The day list is located on Spotify. If you go to your search button and hit day list, it will tell you.
And it does change throughout the day.
Yeah.
You get morning, afternoon, and evening, I think.
Yep. Got some pretty cool. Oh, what the heck? Okay,
You get to
I
go
got some good
first.
one. Mine is Swancore lawn mowing Wednesday evening.
What the heck?
This is music for mowing your lawn. And also Swancore, whatever that is. It is highlightable, so here we go.
Heck yeah.
You listen to Swancore and New Age rock on Wednesdays in the evening. Here's some Swancore, lawn mowing, easycore, motorsports, disc golf, and post-hardcore. All of these are highlighted, so that should offer me some really interesting options.
Was one of them golf core?
Yeah.
What the? Oh, my word.
Or disc core. Like disc golf?
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Maybe.
Grass themes. Let's go into Swancore. The first song is Roommates by the Home Team. I have not heard that one.
Nope.
We're going to add that to my playlist. Second one is Airhead by Honey Irvin. That
Good
one's
song.
a good one. Sleep Talk, Dayseeker, Bitter by the Archers, Prayers by Rain City Drive. What a champion.
Swancore.
Disc Golf offers me Frozen by Rain City Drive and Might Love Myself by Beartooth.
Okay, I like that song.
Lawn Mowing. One more. Let's throw this here. Empty Handed featuring Dylan Marlowe by Bill Murray and Dylan Marlowe.
Sure.
Sure. How about you?
Mine have been very book themed lately.
Yeah.
The one today, this afternoon, was great. I listened to it all day. So right now, oh my God, we've changed. I'm no longer a witch or like spooky. I'm happy, good vibes Wednesday evening.
Oh, we must be feeling happy. Maybe it's because you're wearing a pink sweater.
Maybe. You listen to Windows Down and Serotonin on Wednesdays in the evening.
Nice.
Here's some happy, good vibes, optimistic, feel good, upbeat, and catchy. The only things that are highlighted are serotonin, optimistic, and catchy.
What's that good old serotonin?
The first song in the main playlist is Livin' for the Weekend by Fitz and the Tantrums. And then I'm Born to Run by American Authors.
Okay.
Let's dive into Serotonin. Oh, it's a nice green.
Oh.
First one is Just My Type by The Vamps. Then it's 100 Bad Days by AJR. Mess by Noah Kahan. Perfect Places by Lord.
We'll take it.
Optimistic. Icarus by Bastille. I Just Want to Shine by Fitz and the Tantrums. What's Wrong by Half Alive.
Nice.
Catchy. Teeth by 5 Seconds of Summer.
Yes.
Monsters featuring Demi Lovato and Black Bear by All Time Low.
Sure.
Last of the Real Ones by Fall Out Boy. And Burn the House Down by AJR. But I would just like to point out that I did like my one earlier. That was Haunting Siren Wednesday afternoon.
Ooh, that is witchy.
And yesterday night was Dark Witchy Night.
Dark witchy night. Super witchy.
Thank you, Throne of Glass playlist.
Seriously. All right. Are we moving into the topic now?
Yeah. Although you had some musical experience today.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I wrote it in that note, but not my other note. Yeah, today, very weird. I was doing a search for Bad Omens music, and I just let the discography play,
Yeah.
and it made suggestions on other songs like the Smart Shuffle does.
Ugh.
I don't know how smart it is.
Always turn that off.
And I stumbled upon this song, and I didn't really save it because I got mad at it afterwards once I figured out what was going on. I don't know if I still have it in here or not.
It was on Spotify?
It was on Spotify.
That's weird. I thought you stumbled upon it on TikTok or something.
Flux something.
Flux?
Yeah, hold on. So the band.
Is that copyrighted?
I don't know.
Probably.
Shoot, I don't know where it is. That's fine. Anyways, the band, totally fake. The whole profile, fake. They only had one song.
What if they only have one song?
But it is definitely an AI cover. So they've taken Noah Sebastian's voice
Yeah.
and made an AI cover of an old song.
Oh.
And it just blew my mind because I thought it was a new Bad Omen song, but it was just an AI. Absolutely insane. And I was let down, and I couldn't support it because if you're going to AI someone's voice, you should offer credit to the actual vocals.
Yeah.
And they did not, so I dropped it. But I did listen to it 4 times before, and it was good. So this week's topic, moving along. I explained this a little bit last week, but I decided that each of us has to search the other's name, whether it's the first, last name, or the whole name, and find what the internet has to offer. This could be anything from movies to obituaries to bands to
Oh, I didn't look at bands.
weird facts about names or words or whatever.
I got some Urban Dictionary stuff.
Sick. So I'm going to go first.
Okay. Are you going everything or little tidbits?
I'm going to do a little tidbit and then we can swap off.
Okay.
So I searched Jade Payne.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently there's another Jade Payne on Instagram who is well known and a famous sound mixer.
Interesting.
They live in New York City, and they've done work for some names like Tegan and Sarah, Wet, Mira, Screaming Females, and a bunch more.
Huh.
Their Insta tag is Cosmic Noise Inc., and I actually dig the logo and the website. It's pretty cool.
Huh.
There is another one on Instagram that kind of freaked me out because it looked like a shorter version of you, but like also like an Instagram influencer.
Dream.
Very much like you. Yeah, just weird. Same name.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that was my Instagram haul.
I'll dive into movies / shows first.
Okay.
So there is a 2018 film titled Aaron. It's in another language, so it's spelled differently, but it's your name, the way that you spell it.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, a 15-year-old boy is raised in a small village and hasn't seen his mother in a long time because she works in Paris. So his uncle, who has raised him, I guess, and him travel to Paris to meet his mother, and along the way they reveal, and I quote, many dimensions of human nature, feelings, and emotions. That was it.
Is this like a pedo movie? Like my weird uncle.
Oh.
Weird Uncle Aaron.
In 1994, there's a movie called For the Love of Aaron. An ill woman fights to keep custody of her son Aaron, all while facing social stigma, courtroom drama, and a spiteful ex-husband.
Oh, I thought it was going to be funny, like a comedy.
But did you know that the guy who plays Maximus in Fallout, his name is Aaron?
Oh, I did not know that.
Ta-da!
Now we know. You came up almost instantly on a Google,
Oh, you were first.
but I did it through like an incognito movie.
I don't think I've Googled you on here.
Yeah, but I'm everywhere.
I know, which is great. Good. What is it? SEO? Good SEO, Aaron. Is that what makes you everywhere?
Good SEO, yeah. It's probably my lack of doing anything fruitful on the internet that puts me ahead. There's also Jade Payne living up in Barrie who works as an admin person. And I thought maybe all Jades are destined to work in an admin or music setting.
Music. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just saying. I looked up Jade as a movie.
Okay.
This movie was a 1995 mystery action film. It was 1 hour and 35 minutes long. And it also stars the guy from CSI Miami, David Caruso.
Yeah, I have no idea what he looks like.
But you would recognize,
I would recognize him.
Yeah. You know the guy who takes off his glasses and says something goofy?
No.
No? Okay, man, you missed out. You're too young. Alongside Linda Fiorentino,
Sure.
who starred in Men in Black, Vision Quest, Dogma, and a ton of other 80s, 90s, and 2000s movies. And here's the synopsis.
I'm ready.
When a prominent art dealer is found murdered, the man's death leads to an intriguing investigation steeped in sex, corruption, and crime. Bum, bum, bum. District Attorney David Caruso. Because, you can't relearn a new name
No.
when you're in it. Gets assigned to the case and discovers that a key suspect is his ex-lover, Katrina Gavin. Linda F. I can't pronounce her last name. I'm pretty sure it's Italian. A beautiful psychologist who has settled down with his old friend and peer, Matt Chaz. Palmentary. I don't know how to spell it. They're all Italian last names.
Oh.
As Corelli gets deeper into the case, he uncovers dark secrets with far-reaching implications. Bum, 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 bum. So that was 1995.
I was not even born.
No, but they were making movies about you already.
Look at that. I have some history facts.
Cool.
So the double A is what makes your spelling of Aaron masculine, apparently.
Aaron.
Aaron. Meanings include mountain of strength. I don't know how to say this word. EXALTED. Exalted?
Exalted, yeah.
I don't know what it means. Strong and warrior lion.
Okay.
Um,
Does it also mean gift from God?
I didn't see that one.
That's what my dad said. Why he picked it.
Aaron has a steadfast and enduring quality, inspiring stability and strength, even in the darkest of times. Was the name of Moses's older brother.
Yep.
And it was fairly popular in the 1980s, and perhaps it is still around quite a bit because it's easy to say.
Is it easy to say, though?
I don't know.
I guess it's
That's
easy
what
to
Google
say,
said.
but terrible to spell because
Yeah.
nobody gets my name correct. I could put it 4 times in an email and still people will respond, ARRON. No, I signed my name at the bottom of that email.
At least they're still doubling a letter.
True. Fair. Is that what you got? You want
For
me
your
to-
history. Yeah, you can go. I got more things. But
There is a book called Jade City by Fonda Lee. It's a fantasy novel. I thought, how fitting. It's the first novel in the Greenbone saga and was followed by Jade War and Jade Legacy. A prequel novella, The Jade Setter of Jan Loon, was released in 2022. The novel won a bunch of prizes. Pretty cool. But unfortunately, there's no major romance to it. This is a synopsis from Goodreads. Jade City is an absolutely brilliant urban fantasy set on the island of Kikon. Kikon?
sure.
A small place ruled by rival Greenbone clans, the Kulls and the Ites. In this world, Kikon is the home of a special magical jade that imbued users with enhanced magical abilities, and Greenbones are genetically inclined to handling this special jade. Interesting, eh?
Speaking of books with my name.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to picture the team's message from a coworker. Her cousin, someone she knows, just wrote a book, and either
Ooh.
their name is Jade or my name is on the cover. And she was like, "Where did you get your name?" And I was like, "I don't know. My mom found it in a book."
That's usually how that works.
Yeah.
You get a name book, you flip it open.
No. She was just like, it was a character.
Oh, okay.
She does not remember the book, which is so helpful.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Rip.
I got a list of famous people.
Cool.
I know, like, none of them.
Me either.
So, Aaron Burr. He was Vice President of the United States. He was born in 1756.
Okay, that would be why I don't recognize him. Also, vice presidents are so, like, the buried figure.
Aaron Carter, Rip, who is a singer.
Yep.
Aaron Copeland, who was a composer. Didn't you?
Sounds familiar.
Aaron Paul, who is an actor.
You might know that one, too.
Aaron Taylor Johnson, another actor. Aaron Rodgers, a football player who has some controversy around his name. I didn't dive into it. I just saw people on Reddit being like, meh.
Uh-oh.
Somebody named Hank Aaron. Why that showed up when I Googled it. Baseball player. I know who Aaron Sanchez is because he's a chef on the Food Network.
Yes. And it's not pronounced Aaron. It's Aaron, or like it's, I believe he's Spanish or
He looks Spanish.
Mexican. So it's got a different kind of accent to it. I have said Aaron way too much in my lifetime to figure out how to pronounce that properly. Let's go on to the music side of things.
Ooh.
There was a girl band named Jade.
Okay.
It was an American girl group, R&B singers, formed in Chicago, Illinois in 1991.
That's cool.
Sick for those 1991 babies. The lineup comprised of Joy Marshall, Tonya Kelly, and Dee Reed. They were best known for their hit singles I Wanna Love You, Don't Walk Away, One Woman, and Every Day of the Week. I watched one of these YouTube videos. It's a wild ride. It took me back to the 90s and the 80s and everything. So crazy. And then I also noticed, I looked up Don't Walk Away. It was a YouTube video for one of their songs.
Yeah.
And so many people were commenting.
It sounds so fun.
So many people were commenting that they were there again in 2024.
What? Okay, gotcha.
They were back to listen to this, and old music never dies kind of thing.
That's cool.
Yeah. There was also a heavy metal band called Jade that formed in the 80s and broke up about a decade later.
What?
Bonus points, they were Canadian from Toronto, of all places.
Heavy metal?
Yeah, and they also had some hilarious YouTube videos, like one camera,
Oh, no.
bad acting while their music's playing in the background, had nothing to do with it. So goofy. And there was one more that I found across the planet from Britain, an English folk rock band. It was out of 1970. It was a folk duo, to be more accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Name is Jade.
Nice.
Those are my top music.
I didn't even
Jade
think to
bands.
look at music last night. I was
I don't know
also tired.
who would name their band Aaron.
I mean,
though.
Aaron Carter is a singer.
Yeah.
So you got that. I'll jump into my Urban Dictionary things that I found.
Cool.
Please ignore the fact that
It's Urban Dictionary.
it's Urban Dictionary, and because it's Aaron, they're talking about guys.
Yeah.
First one. Aaron is a sweet, loving, caring guy who will never let you down. Being near him will give you butterflies and make you ungodly happy. Aarons are usually handsome, but never really know it until you tell them. They are very modest. Aarons are extremely smart, caring, and selfless. They will do anything for you. Ugh, Blake was such a jerk last night. I wish he was like Aaron. Yeah, Aaron never does that to me.
I mean, it's all still true if you just change the pronouns. So
True. Second one. If you don't have an Aaron in your life, you should wish you did. Nice grammar. Aaron is a cute boy with a deep voice. He is loving, but only likes girl apprentices. I didn't even read this, so you should find one. Okay, scrap
the weird
cute boy with a deep voice. Everyone needs an Aaron in their life. I agree with that.
Just clip that quote. Clip it right down.
The last one. Aaron is an amazing friend, partner, brother, etc. He puts other people before him but stays true to his beliefs and boundaries. He isn't afraid to talk about what he loves and will always stay true to himself. When you first meet Aaron, he has an alluring, mysterious kind of aura, but once you get him to truly open up, his brain is filled with brilliant and sometimes mad ideas. He's the person you want in your life forever. I think that is so true. Just you're not a dude.
Yeah, I'm neurospicy. to the edge of neurospicy.
I'm neurospicy to the edge of neurospicy.
Yeah, you can use that as a quote.
I'm going to use that as a quote.
People are just going to look back on this one day and go, yeah, we hired that. I found some places that had Jade in the title. Jade River, a river in northern Germany. Jade, Germany, a literal municipality.
I only know the place out west.
Yeah, that's on the bottom of my list. Don't ask me why. Canada always comes last.
Duh.
Jade, Karnataka, a village in India.
Okay.
And Côte de Jade, a coastal region of western France. And then Jade City, British Columbia.
Yeah.
You probably already knew that one, so I was like, I'm going to just put this at the end.
I do, because Bob watches it all the time.
I have 2 more snippets. What do you got? You got anything else?
I have one. If you want to do one,
I'll do one more.
We'll sandwich.
Okay. Some famous characters with the name Jade. Jade from Beyond Good and Evil.
Don't know what that is.
Jade from DC Comics.
Yep. Nope.
Jade from El Clan. I also thought the next one was funny. Jade from Mortal Kombat. I have to look this up.
I've never played Mortal Kombat. I know what it is, but
It's pretty brutal.
it looks fucking brutal.
It is. And then Mara Jade from Star Wars.
So I just did what happens when I Google your full name. So your website is the first thing.
Cool.
So shout out to you. Then it's your Insta. Then it's someone's random LinkedIn profile who has a PhD and works at Thermo
Science guy.
Fisher Science
It's a science guy.
and lives in Santa Clara. I want to say Santa Clarita Diet. Sorry.
I know. Me
Santa
too.
Clara, California. Then it's your own LinkedIn. Then it's your about page on your website. So your SEO is doing good. If I go to the news section, which I was on first and didn't realize,
Oh.
the first article is Sudbury News, the passing of Ronald Robitaille.
Oh.
Don't know.
Rip Ronald.
Second article is a blog post on the mural
Unless that's my cousin.
you did in 2023.
Oh, really?
Third article is an obituary for Karen Jean Robitaille.
Nope, don't know. Karen.
Fourth article is another news article that was leading up to the mural project of 2023 and the introduction of mentors that year. Because you start with an A, you're the first mentor mentioned.
Yes.
Love
my name for that.
images, your face is the third one. And at the top where it has little suggestions, you're the first thing. And it says graphic designer.
Yay.
It's so fun.
And
then
should have done that.
if I click on the graphic designer tag, all the images are pretty much just the socials that you post.
I love
Or
that.
stuff from the website.
It pretty much is because I don't post socials.
It's like our random walk, a Bad Omens concert. Because I think it's posted on your design stuff.
Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough. So the first thing that shows up when I search your name is that sound mixer.
All right.
And that might just be because I was already
Yeah.
looking it up.
I did look up myself last night.
Then there's another Jade Payne on Instagram who's just one of the 7 wonders of the world, apparently.
All right.
Cool. There's the Jade Payne that I said lived in Barrie on
Okay.
LinkedIn. Profiles for Facebook. Good links there. Then you show up for work
Yeah, I know.
very boldly. Then more on the sound mixer. And then apparently more on microphones. Interesting.
What?
Then you again on
Uh-huh.
LinkedIn. Yeah, a lot of this sound mixing person, very apparently famous or getting out there anyways.
Go sound mixing person.
So then if I go to, what did you say? You went to news.
Yeah, I went to news.
Search for new home, anything but painful. No clue what that's about.
Oh, no.
Then there's a Tracy Payne obituary in
Right.
2024. Somewhere in Ohio.
Definitely don't know her.
Definitely don't think it's a lady.
Oh, definitely don't know him.
Them, I don't know.
Don't know them.
Brain tumor research by Daniel Payne.
All right.
Random Nako Silver Haze album review.
Yeah, I'm definitely not in the news.
You are definitely not. And then Martha Bernice Payne obituary in Ohio again. There's a lot of Paynes in Ohio.
There's
apparently.
a lot of errands up north.
Yes, probably. There's a lot of errands in general.
And then I went to pictures
Pictures.
or images, I should say.
All of these are the sound mixer. Oh, you're there. I don't know what number it would be because I'm on a tablet. It's 10th. You're like 10th place.
Yeah.
And then there's one about the grieving widow
What?
of somebody who died. Probably had the last name Payne.
Okay.
Yeah, you get one picture.
Yeah.
That's it.
I Googled myself last night, hit images. I was closer than 10th. And then it went to like, Jade Payne posted this on Facebook and LinkedIn for like the company I work for. And I was like,
But you do show up as graphic designer at the top.
I know.
That's cool.
So yeah.
That's
What
awesome.
was your last
My
one?
last one. Let me flip back over here. I thought you might get a kick out of this.
Oh dear.
The one and only Bratz doll that I owned was Jade.
I had so many Jade Bratz dolls.
I thought it was the coolest one.
I don't know if I got rid of them, but I had one and I remember it so vividly. I'm going to Google it when we're done. And maybe I'll remember to put it on the Instagram. I still need to create another highlight that's just random stuff.
Is this what inspired you to have long hair?
No, this is probably what inspired me to always have black hair with blue in it. I don't remember what was like the, what do you call it? Not the theme, not the genre, but they came out with like certain things of Bratz dolls, like, oh, they're doing this, or they're doing this, or they're rock angels, or they're fairies. Or
Yeah, I would say it's a theme.
she was a singer of some sort. She had a neon orange dress
Oh,
that had
awesome.
like yellow like piping around the edge of it,
Yeah.
and you could plug her in, and she like glowed, and she came with like a microphone.
That is so
It
sick.
was my fave. I had a couple Jade dolls, and I have two Bratz movies burned like illegally. I have Rock Angels. I have the fairy one, and I'm pretty sure I had like a video game, like a Rock Angels video
Oh, that's
game
cool.
for the computer because all I have is a Wii. I was obsessed with Bratz. Oh, now I wonder if I sold them.
Oh no.
But I was also like so like, oh my god, there's a doll with my name.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
But that's probably where the love for black hair comes from. And she had blue in her hair at one point.
Yeah, I think I had that one. I can't remember. I only had one because I was poor.
I had a couple. I didn't have a lot. I had a couple, but they were mostly Jade.
I only had one because I think I was just getting older too.
Yeah.
When they came out, and I still to this day really have an appreciation for like dolls and stuff.
I think I also had a Rock Angels plane.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you have something in your purse?
Yeah, I do. I always have something in my purse. That's why my hand's in my purse awkwardly. No, I'm just resting my hand in my purse.
No.
I stopped at the store and bought you this.
What do I have?
They look like erasers.
I have clay.
Yeah.
Ooh, and I have fun pastel ones.
Yeah, I like the colors.
Is this what do I do with polymer
You
clay?
can bake it.
I bake it, okay.
Yeah, you might have to look up instructions for that.
There's no instructions.
Yeah, very useless.
Where did you get these?
Just the Dollar Tree.
Crafters Square.
From the good old quality Dollar Tree.
We got our...
Does that one have instructions? It's got things on the back.
No.
Really?
No.
That's so weird.
Distributed by Greenbrier International Incorporated, 500 Volvo Parkway, Chesapeake, VA in Canada. Imported by GTSC Imports, Burnbury, BC, made in China.
Well, thank you, China. Thank you. Whatever that said.
I have my essential colors. And then I have fun pastel
A
colors.
partial rainbow color.
Yeah.
And then pastel colors.
I don't know what the hell I'm going to make her.
I don't know. Just play with it. It's free.
It's free. Does polymer clay stick to you and stain your hands?
Not that I'm aware of.
I know. I remember like playing with clay when I was younger and just being sticky.
Wasn't that Play-Doh?
No. I did make homemade Play-Doh at one point, though.
That would stain your
It was
hands.
safe to eat. It's very salty.
Oh, yeah, no. You're not supposed to even...
It was safe to eat because you made it at home. I wanted to taste it.
Ugh, I remember that taste. It's just pure salt.
Play-Doh's so fun, though. It's
It
so
is.
expensive.
Real Play-Doh? Super expensive.
Was it always that expensive?
No, definitely not. But they had to make it more non-toxic, right? So
We're going to have to do an episode on like childhood toys. I know we've talked about childhood things, but like strictly infomercial type toys and like collector Barbies and all
I'm gonna
that.
have to go down a crazy nostalgia path for that. We gotta hold back. We gotta hold back for the episode. Let's not give it all away.
My brain's going to break.
Let's actually give it a little bit away. What's your give back?
My give back, I totally forgot about until I picked a random song earlier tonight.
You always forget about it.
I do. No, last week I put it in first.
I even put a link in.
I know. It's called Up Down by Boy Epic.
Up Down by Boy Epic. Okay.
It was in the Throne of Glass playlist.
Sick. I picked Push by Stoned Mary. It's a good song.
I've never heard of them.
Recommend. That's everything for today.
Yeah.
We're early.
Oh, an hour and 1 minute.
That's fine. We've done 57-minute episodes, and by the time you cut this down,
It
maybe
might
we'll
go down a
just
little
get
bit.
shorter and shorter and shorter until we're like, meeting the key demographic love of moderately.
Yeah, all the
Size
podcasts I listen to
podcasts.
are long.
It's fine. But we're going to keep it together because if we go on a tangent about children's toys, then we could talk all day, and we might as well save that for another episode. So, thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you.
Don't forget to rate, like, follow, and subscribe to the like the podcast.
And comment on anything you want, including episodes on Spotify.
Yeah. Also, let us know, did you have a cool childhood toy that had your name?
Yes.
Or are you one of those people who suffer like me, who have a boy's name, who have nothing to rely on other than long dead artists? Sad face. I used to have that tape. The Aaron Carter tape. Sorry, cassette.
Well,
For your generation?
I know what you mean, but like, what was on it?
It was like Aaron Carter's Party World or something like that.
Oh my god!
He's just a baby.
Walking.
Yes, that. I had a little Sony Walkman, and I would play that for hours. Anyways, tangents. Follow, listen, comment, like, subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss an episode. We don't want you to miss an episode.
No.
We need you to listen. We need to get to 1,000 listens, not just 400 listens.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We're at 437 right now.
That's pretty badass.
I'll
That's
take
like
it.
30 more than last week.
Exactly.
So click the link in our bio to find us everywhere else on the internet and let us know all your thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, quips, queries. I think that's all of them. You can also send us an email to unapologeticintroverts@gmail.com. We love you. We will see you next Thursday.
With a topic that Jade has no idea what it is yet.
See, we got to pre-plan this stuff so we can be like, hey, here's the catch. We have a really cool topic for next week, and you should come listen.
Yeah.
As a hook. I hear it on all the other cool podcasts,
How do they plan ahead that far? We're
I don't
already a
know.
week ahead.
They probably don't have full-time jobs,
Yeah.
plural,
Probably have a podcast like studio.
and like pay somebody to edit their stoof. Yeah. Maybe one day.
One day. That's the dream.
That's the Jade dream.
That's the dream.
The dream.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I was hoping you can get the joke with the dream.
No.
It's spelled with the J.
Oh, you
The
said
dream.
like dream.
The dream.
Gotcha. Jesus.
I guess we'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.